Hello everyone, how's it going? I think I messed up my on-screen chat overlay, so I'll need to fix that here. Oh yeah, that's taking up like most of the screen right now. Oops. Let's change that. I think it was 400 before. Yeah, that looks right. Darthon, Kelbeck, Toxent, Steele, Cooper, Waldo, how's it going? So I'll probably recap the news later today. I've just not really been feeling like doing videos the past couple of days. I started some new medicine earlier in the week, and that messed with me a bit. But there is a giveaway up on Alienware. This is for PC users through the Arc that are on Arc or have an account linked over to Arc. Now, this is a code that we've actually gotten before. They're just reusing one of the old ones. So if you claimed one of the prior giveaways from Alienware that gave the cutting tractor beam and the inventory slots, you don't get this. Like, it'll give you a code, but it won't, the code won't work. Sora, you wanted to chat again, didn't you? I'm sorry. This past week, I started a new medicine on Wednesday, and it pretty much just has been screwing with me ever since. It's part of why there's just not been a video the past couple days. But yeah, you wanted to chat. Send me a message on Discord, Sora, so I remember. Ethan, Riveric, Alpatron. Okay. Yes, there's a giveaway over on Alienware. From what I understand, there might be one on Epic soon as well. I checked earlier and I didn't see it yet, so. Yeah. It's a medicine that'll be good for me long term. What is Spencer's prediction on the next mods bundle? I have no comment. Yeah, unfortunately, I've been spoiled as to what that bundle is, and I'm not going to comment on it because I'll accidentally give something away. Okay, I was gonna do one of these. I'm gonna just warm up with a nice solo here. Do I think we'll get a legendary nebula? Absolutely. There's a good reason I mentioned the ships that I did in that video because it's very high confidence. You know, it's always possible I'm wrong with that sort of stuff, but that's very, very high confidence on that. Yeah, I'll probably be doing PS5 stream on when the next event starts up. Well, I'm getting a lot of dropped frames right now. The internet not be happy. Give me just a moment here. Let me fix the bit rate. Oh, I know that was the wrong one. Okay, quality might drop a little bit, but that should stop the drop frames. I have not seen the second half of that Wolf 359 video. I mean I've seen that it was released. I just haven't had a chance to watch it yet. That's a bad start. 9-second start. That's already like run dead. Unfortunate. What really sucks about these solo runs is that because the cooldowns for abilities don't reset, like upon leaving the map, it's a 5-minute wait. Like if I wanted to restart after that start, which I mean, in reality I should have, it'd be a 5-minute wait before I could try again, which is just annoying. I am messing this one up quite a bit. Yeah, this is a bad run. Hopefully the keyboard's not coming through the microphone too much. When I'm spamming my spacebar there, are you guys hearing it? Seasons start without a ship to buy is really weird, yeah. I mean, we've got the Omega incoming. We've got the, new Legendary bundle incoming. There's new stuff on the horizon. Dark, how's it going? What's my opinion on Hellbore? Hellbore is currently extremely broken, and there's a fix in the pipeline from the devs that will cause the performance to go down quite a bit. I would love a torpedo trait for the Nebula. That would be interesting. Will we be happy with the choices for the next Muds bundle? Yeah, it's better than the past couple. What is next on PlayStation? I'm getting bored too long without anything to do. It should be the Voth event next. After this stream, I need to spend the next few hours leveling up ships. Wish you luck. Yeah. Have fun. Is Hellbore broken on console? Yeah. I mean, Hellbore is still broken on PC. So, it is most certainly broken on console. The advice from the get-go has been don't buy the Warden for Hellbore because it's broken. I have okay, so I think I mentioned this last week, and if not, let me pull up my folder here. Documents. Just give me a minute here. I have a lot of thumbnails. Way too many. So this video is something I started planning in August. Now in this video, the reason this video hasn't popped up yet is because I put out a request for an updated statement. Like I reached out and asked if there was any update on a fire at will extender, or potentially making the other fire at will extenders more viable by just lowering the cooldown of fire at will to 15 seconds. And I've put that request out for an updated comment, and this was about a week or so back, and I was told I'd hear back after this initial week of the new season launch. So once this new season settles and they've had some time to address any of the stuff that they need to with that, hopefully I'll get a response, and have an update to provide about a fire at will extender. So funny thing about the Echelon, you want to know what I'm using right now? I'm actually using the console from the Echelon on my mirror angle for my current Theorycraft setup. So basically, the console off the Echelon, which again is the ship that's really cheap on the exchange, like 400 mil right now, because they accidentally put it in the console pack for a couple hours after a patch. But the tracer payloads gives up to 15% crit chance. So I'm using it so that I can drop Terran Goodbye and run both SAD and Inertial Supremacy off the Rex. So this is like my bleeding edge Theorycraft setup. Not something you should copy one for one, because this is like going for ISC solo record situations. But it's been interesting to play around with that because it is letting me drop Terran Goodbye. Now, a lot of people would probably want to run both because, you know, a lot of people are still going to want all the crit chance they can get. But with where my account is, where the build is, like, I don't need both. I need one or the other to get me up to the crit chance level that I need to be at. Meerkat? Yeah, I just saw that, Ethan. Yeah, there's a promo flash sale over on console. I'm just happy you finally get to use your legendary nebula cover you made. I know. I wonder, you know, that little ship on the back of it, that was supposed to like be detachable, right? I wonder if that'll be a thing with the new one. It spreads with bottle refractions too. The story mission very interesting. I wonder how it will go moving forward. Yeah, we'll find out with the anniversary event. Is the Nakul Daimosh still a viable ship with how the game has changed PvE wise? I mean, any ship in the any tier 6 ship can be made to be viable. It's just a matter of how you build it. Like, there is actually no bad ship. Like, when it comes to the question of can you get through the content, that there are ships that are harder to extract performance from, that are worse than others, but you know, when we say a ship is bad, it's more of the layout on it is just going to make you work for it. It's not going to be easy. Ken, how's it going? Darthon? Or Darth Dragonborn? Singo? Is the Dalkina still the meta Romulan ship, or is Legendary Valdor better now? The Dalkina's still a really strong ship. Command Intel's a really powerful combo. I think for the Uncon meta, though, the Legendary Valdor probably would win out. Yeah, the Legendary Valdor with its Uncon potential is pretty high. The shame you're not on Xbox, just scored 4 promo boxes. Could have gifted you the odd thought. Darthon, I have a lot of videos that sometimes I just don't have time to get around to finishing. Like, I'll come up with a concept and then I just have to set them aside. Any other news about the hinted at ROM ships? So most likely it's the Dalan, but there was a change made to the why am I going? I always go to the wrong damn window here. What's the big one? The Hakona? Like, someone mentioned there was a change to one of the consoles. Even with Pilot? Yeah, I mean, Pilot's not that bad. Like, Pilot's not perfect, but Pilot did get buffed up a while back, and it's doing much better. Also, people ask me, like, if I ever run TFOs or anything like off stream, and basically, if I'm actually doing TFO content when I'm not on stream, I'm doing this. Like, I'm gonna be doing like solo elites because I find the challenge interesting.
Scanning the nanite transporter. Got it. Additional data available.
I don't have my real-time parser up. No. Solo elite team, just solo ISC, terrible. Okay, I died. That's good because I for some reason had, oh no, my live parser was just behind my stow window. Yeah, I mentioned it, Chadwick. The issue with the giveaway is that if you've already claimed the prior version of that giveaway for the board cutting beam and the inventory slots, you don't get it again. They're reusing an old giveaway. Yeah, Tribble was updated, so Tribble's back up to matching the current state of the main server. How is the lag when doing it solo versus with a team? Um, Generally better. Like the performance potential, like in solos, especially infected right now, is pretty good. Like they made some changes to infected that definitely have been helping out. Phil, getting into any trouble today? Um, yeah, the giveaways, they're there, but again, if you're someone that already claimed that Alienware giveaway, like the prior version of it, you can't get it. How to pick up Pulse Phaser Omni other than the exchange? Rip open the weapon packs that the Pulse Phasers come from. In fact, I need to swap characters here quick. Need to go to my science here because I need to turn my daily in. Um, which one is that? You just picked up an echelon at 419. Nice. Like it's 15% crit chance. Like it's a good console. I'm not going to use it all the time, but there are situations where 15% crit chance for a console slot, that's, that's pretty damn good. Okay, so I got my daily done there. No, my cheapest echelon was at 435. If it hasn't bounced, because I did post it a while back. Um, let's see. I always go to the wrong area here. Okay. So for pulse phasers, it's undiscovered weapons. Yeah, undiscovered phaser weapons. By the way, Dan, are you here? I've been using it for the past several solo ISC runs I've been doing. I do have some weapon packs to open, but it's such a pain with this interface going through and like trying to rip open 30 of them. While I am here, though, I have a casual shout out to mention. I just need to find the page here again. I have posted a couple of the fan home ships over onto eBay. So the Farragut, Archer, and the Dauntless, if anyone's interested, those are on there. I'm going to put the link in chat. I need one of them sold by the end of tomorrow so I can take advantage of some seller coupon that eBay offered me. Yeah, so if any of you are interested in them or if you want to make an offer on them, go for it. But don't buy them unless you actually want them. Okay, what weapon pack should I open here? Yeah, they would be cool. I still think it's going to be the Delon, but Harold's terrible though. Like, Harold anti-proton, like that's not a good choice. Undiscovered. Get them pulse phasers. Let me check what pulse phasers are going for. Is there Voth Omni? Not yet. I don't think. Oh no, there is. There is. What about pulse? Pulse phaser, 400 mil. Like the Voth weapons, their proc is just like a mini suppression barrage. It works. In theory that would be a good tank option, but the issue is that ball anti-proton is just so damn good with the reflections it does. Obliviating, I mean that should be, yeah, a little bit cheaper. Any idea when the next lockbox is coming? The next lockbox, like an entirely brand new lockbox, will probably be January. We're at the point in the game where we're basically only getting like one like actual lockbox a year. People are still going crazy about the agony. Brad, you sold your 27 for 1.5. Nice. I might actually have some EC. I haven't looked at my Borgdorfs. Let me just put those 5 weapon packs in the bank and let's go look. Did I have any of them sell? Just put a space in front of the word. So like when I was searching for the Pulse Omni. Okay, so when I searched for the Pulse Omni, I did a space in front of it and then Pulse. Because you see when you look at the listing here, it's got the omnidirectional or the wide arc in front of the flavor type. So again, if I want to look up like the Voth Omni, that's how I do that. If I want to look up Ultimate, you know, they're all basically formatted the same way, where the omnidirectional is before the name of the weapon. Yeah, unfortunately, no Borgdorf's sold for me. There are some that have different naming patterns. Yeah. Oh, was chat? Oh, rip. That's my bad. Yeah, just a space. Got a few weapon packs to open up, so let's do those. Okay, Safe Galaxy first here. I don't think there's an Omni Beam in here yet. I thought that there was supposed to be one added, but I don't think they actually got it in. And for the Pulse Phasers, let's do a couple beams. Everyone loves the Pulse Phaser beams. Hopefully Spencer's silence on the Mirror Warship speaks loudly. Hopefully. Do I think they might add more to the fleet tier 6 ships? I don't know how many more fleet ships we're gonna get, to be honest with you. I think the issue with like the fleet ships being better versions of some sea store ships just caused too much confusion. You know, we've seen now the past couple of summer bundles, which typically like are the bundles that then had fleet versions available. Now for the past 2 years, they've just given us fleet level ships right in the bundle. Master Hobbs, glad to help. Yeah, the keybinds They're a big thing. A lot of people have been asking me to get a video like that done, and I had the timeline up to go in and work on it, and well, you saw the result. It's not been the best performing video. Let's see, how's that one doing? Not the best performer, but it helps people, so yeah. Oof. You're doing almost no damage. Rough. Jazz has a gun. Okay. You see this? Look, I've been on a different character for how long, and I still have to wait for Intel Fleet. Is the Trafalgar buff going to, or the Trafalgar console going to see a buff anytime soon? Yeah. Which Hall effect keyboard am I waiting on? I'm waiting on the Hex 80 from QWERTY Keys. I was told, so I ordered it through LumaKeeb, and with my order, it was supposed to ship out mid to late September, so I haven't seen a shipping notification yet. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It still hasn't shipped out. Do endeavors actually help you and your ship massively? Like, it's actually a major issue for the game how much they help. Because, you know, you're talking endeavors, there's plus 50 control, plus 12.5% crit chance, plus 50% severity, plus 25 to all the different resistances, plus 50 drain resist, plus 50% cat 1 for energy, exotic, kinetics. You got hull regen, impulse speed, max hull, max shields. You know, it's buffs for everything, and it's actually a pretty major issue because it causes a major imbalance between new players and veteran players. It basically destroys PvP, because imagine someone with endeavors like this going against someone who's brand new with no endeavors. Like, that's just not a fair fight. This is actually a pretty major issue that they need to address, because the endeavor system takes like what is it, 6 or 7 years now to complete from 0 to the current max. And given the stat buffs are, you know, they do really add up to be quite substantial, it just, there needs to be a way to speed that up. Yeah, I mean, there isn't really any PvP anymore. No, they've the PvP scene did not get the attention it needed, and it's basically just constantly falling apart. And then what's left of the community there just isn't that great. So that hasn't helped at all. Terrible, Phil. Getting ready to build my new PC after 7 years. Can you use your STO pull and I wish, Steel. Jazz, get the Corolla from the 15th. Yeah. Yeah, the endeavors are made like really, really significant. Also, I will be putting together a guide on Shattered Peace, the new TFO. You know, right now being normal only, it's like it's not a challenge at all. But I do want to get that sort of like guide and playthrough put together for people. Any spoilers for October? Well, we already know the Omega, that like future like kit bashed Connie that I showed a couple weeks ago. They said that's going to be arriving in October, or that we'd have more information about it in October. Does the new TFO even work yet? Yeah, it works. It's yeah, it reminds me of Corfez, but the challenge is not there. But that's, you know, because it's on normal right now.
Scanning the nanite transporter. Got it. Additional data available.
Not the best start.
The Netite probes are
Nick and B brought this up to me too, but I've been like watching my weapons more. You noticed when you really pay attention to the weapons, like there's points where they just don't fire. I'm not really sure what that's about.
A probe is closing in on the grid.
Probably just other abilities activating right at that time. Unfortunately, I left stuff live on the side. That would have been a monstrous run. Would a PvP league or top ranking help the PvP out? Probably not. I mean, it doesn't need to be harder than Corfez, but it's not on the same. Like right now, I mean, we'll have to see what happens when the elite version comes out. But right now, I don't get the feeling it's going to be as difficult. But then also, to be fair, we're biased towards Corfez being really difficult because of the bug terrain phase. Darthon, yeah, let me give that a try. So let's prioritize the Hexas, Pavin. Let's just go like that. Actually, no. Let's just have it go through the aft weapons there first, and then, yeah. Make it 20,000 times harder. Terrible. I'm gonna have to look for a build on the Legendary Valdor. Not sure what to take for pilot things. Flyer, part, clean getaway. Those two are really good. The order at which you set the auto, yeah, the order in which you set the auto fire is how the weapons activate. Yeah, got it. Thank you, Sora. Yeah, so I the like I said, uh wanted to get some more videos out this week, just not really been in the state to do so. But there'll probably be a video every day next week. Including probably tomorrow, because I'm going to get a news video out going over the giveaway, telling people that if they've already claimed one of the old ones, you don't actually get anything. Gotta tell console players about the promo flash sale over there. We have an experience event on PC right now. Yeah. Will I be doing a weapon on space weapon hardpoints? No. The crate build, the reason I didn't work on it this week was just the IRL stuff going on. And with an upcoming legendary bundle, there was a question of what sort of impact that was going to have on it. But I'll probably have the crate build out before the legendary bundle. Um, so something else too. I know that people want like updated what are the best weapons to run right now. That is another project that I'll be working on here in the next 1 to 2 months. That's going to be a major one. That's going to be a major time sink. So that is something that will happen, but it is going to take a little bit of time. Because one of the things to factor in with the different weapon types is the travel time under different firing modes. Like, I don't know if Dan's here, but Dan's brought up the 32nd century phaser weapons quite a bit. Now in testing, I've done those under CSV match like my ultimates, but Mara's done testing where with other firing modes where it's just the standard animation for them, they're basically instant. Most exciting videos, the different combination of specializations. Yeah. So that, yeah, Viridian being fixed would be cool. Let me find that. The issue with a video like this, though, like this is still something I want to do, of course, Starthon. But the issue is if I drop a video going over the best specializations, you're gonna have some people thinking that immediately if they see one of the combos I say is bad, that it means the ship is completely unusable. So I need to be very clear that just because something is not great or what I consider bad, that doesn't mean it's, you know, it's so bad it can't be used. Darth, I don't know. I have not tested that. Okay. Mia, all you've missed so far is me failing at some solo ISC attempts. Like I got a wake up call recently, from Michi, who out of nowhere sent me a thing of him almost having a 3.3 run. That just made me need to go in and get a higher number. Yeah. That's something else I want to talk about if I do that video. Like, we talked about specializations needing a bit of balancing work done because there's a lot of abilities that are really quite weak. I also think it would benefit all of the specializations to just have more abilities added to them. Yeah. Oh, I hit that too easy. Yeah, just out of nowhere. Truly, truly quite terrible.
Scanning the data. Got it. Additional data available.
That was a good start. Or not. Oh, no, never mind. You see, what's frustrating about that is, like, again, I've ranted about this many times, but I now have a 5-minute wait before I could even attempt that again.
The nanite probes can repair the transformers. Stop them.
Let's get the Merrick Workers specialization updated first. There's also a risk with updating Merrick Worker. Is there a hotfix coming to fix the new TFO? Are there still issues? I thought they addressed it with the Thursday patch. I mean, I need to go in and play that TFO a little bit more, so I guess let's go in there. What build do I want to take in is the question. Merrick Worker in command, yeah. I had some really interesting runs. Let me change my OBS here. Stream old, I think it is. There we go. The Rex and Tamir were invincible. Oof. So I had this one last night. This is one where it's like, if this just had a couple things go a smidge faster. I just covered up the overlay, didn't I? Hold on. Oh, that's terrible. But the final number on this was 3196, and this was with the the setup I was just showing you guys, where I was doing the echelon console and drop Terran goodbye. So I almost matched my my existing record with that setup. I think if I can get the RNG to skew my way a bit better, I can beat it. What would I like the new legendary Negvard to be? Well, I said that in the video and people weren't happy. I mentioned that I would like a like command intel combo on it, and people said that that was really boring and that they don't want that. That would just be my personal preference, because that's just a really good combo. Okay. We're going to do the new TFO public queue, Shattered Peace. Might they update the Legendary Audi for the new bundle? No. Love to see the Freedom class. Yeah, I'm not going to show that on stream, chaps. So one of the biggest issues I have with this TFO is the wait time, but it's because of the they want to make sure everyone has enough time to hear all of the dialogue. So that's good from like a cinematic experience, but from a playing the game and playing this TFO repeatedly experience, it is a bit rough. Unfortunately, remember, you can't, because that's part of like the design of it.
This is Captain Hughes of the civilian ship USS Bailey, requesting immediate assistance.
We will sing of your honorable deeds throughout the Empire. Glory to you.
Oh, I missed a notification. Bridger, thank you for the 10 gifted. I really appreciate it.
Timely assistance. This would have been a dark day without you.
Yeah, the briefing will skip ahead, but the issue is if you're doing this in a public queue, that's not going to happen. Because people understandably want to hear the dialogue. Yeah, Josh, that's very common, especially with the current performance level
Never a good sign.
that players can achieve. Yeah.
With that keto shard business is about, but don't let them reach keto. You okay up there? Getting reports of solar gateways in the system. You gotta take them out.
This is casual gameplay. Dan Bridger, thank you for that. Firebrand.
Herald's over.
Okay. Looks like they have that portal.
Our battle won is nothing compared to the war upon us. Mark my words, you will fail.
Good. Now that Ketner, one of Kittimer's newly deployed.
The elite version of this TFO will be available upon the end of the event. Chris, thank you for the 5 gifted. I really appreciate it.
I don't know about you, but we've got some Etherean drones down here. Stay focused up there. Don't forget to deactivate those satellites. Satellites' weapon systems are targeting you. Incoming fire. Get out of range, now. My data shows 1 satellite offline. 7 more to go.
Terrible.
Another satellite's down. Keep
Terrible,
going.
Darthon.
Incoming fire. Get out of range, now. Another satellite's down. Keep going.
I really like how fast the pulse phasers go. They are very immersive.
4 satellites down. Halfway there.
I don't think there's really enough.
But these malfunctioning
Like, I would
compliance
love,
vessels
you know,
are
to have some harder content, but I just realistically don't see them allocating time to make like a new super elite difficulty when the reality is there's not actually that many high performance players. You know, I for them, I see them, you know, continuing to focus on just things that are like this, where it's more cinematic.
Are in position. Initiating containment orb. Initiating containment orb.
Okay, what's left here? Oh. I don't know, I feel like actual exploration is just something you're just not really gonna see in Stowe. Like, you know, there will be story missions where you walk around the planet to, you know, scan stuff and do that, but I don't think Stowe's ever gonna have like the level of exploration that you can see in a game like No Man's Sky. Like, I think if you want that actual level of exploration, like, No Man's Sky is where you get the fix for that.
Heads up, my allies tell me the Kittimer's activating its weapons. This, Mare's been deactivated. Good work. Reading show the rest has been deactivated. Did it.
Yeah, the Kittimer just tanks here for a minute until it does like the dialogue.
Mare's been deactivated. There he is. Reports show the Kittimer's engaging targeting protocols. Watch out. I've received a tip. Deplete the Kittimer's shield to cancel its lance attack.
Yeah, until 7 says to cancel or like to take out its shields, you can't actually damage it.
Kittimer strike force has been thwarted. You're still alive. That's it. All
Yeah.
ground and space incursion.
There we go. Perfect run. Good job, everyone. Yeah, it's locked behind the dialogue. Otherwise, it would die instantly. But it's got that plot armor for a brief time. Yeah, you can make your own starships. Yeah, I saw the guy, I can't remember his name, the guy that made No Man's Sky put up like a Battlestar Galactica model that someone did one night. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. There's a... I remember seeing like a Star Wars mod for Starfield. Okay, I'm on like an immersion setup right now. Let's do some random content here. Let's see. Let's do Battle of Corfez. Battle of Corfez Elite Public Queue. I'm going to take in this Pulse Phaser setup. Remember, the Corfez TFO just had the Terray phase fixed, so the chance of failing is now substantially lower. The hardest phase in there is, once again, the Benthans. My ship is very dark because I'm outside the map, because when I left the map, I was right up against the border, so when I loaded back in, it pushed me outside, and then I just kept flying. And now I'm far enough away that the lighting is not actually hitting me. There we go. Yes, I'm sorry. In other news, for some other future content, I picked up a an action cam recently, so looking forward to using that for some future non-STO content. Any word on the Trafalgar and Voth stuff getting reworked? As far as I'm aware, like all the issues like that, like Trafalgar, Hellbore, like all that stuff got set aside for them to focus on the release of the new season. Now that the season's been released and we're half a week in, everything seems to be smooth. I imagine work will pick back up on those items. Starfleet Command says you don't have clearance to go out there. BlackRock, thank you for the sub. Very much appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying this casual content. Oh, I got sub-nuked. There goes all my buffs. I don't have a side team on. Oh no. That could be very bad for me. My weapons are also not firing. Yeah. That would help. On this build, I need to... Like, when I don't have a hangar bay on, I need to, like, just drop a weapon or something onto my tray.
The Terray are sending.
Oh, look, we get to see the Terray phase. And Darthon, thank you for the friendship console on me. whenever someone hits the friendship console on me and it causes the lightning bolts from that, there's like a guarantee that someone's gonna go in the comment section and ask, what is that lightning from? And then I get to tell them the disappointing news that the effect is from something that they can't actually use on themselves. Like, another player has to actively use it on them. Unlimited power. Okay, are all the other sides covered now? Yeah, so now that this is working again, it is much easier to do, because the Vaudoir just come out in small groups instead of just all of them coming out in one go. Yeah. So it was broken for like 3 or 4 years, and it got fixed with the Tuesday patch. So yeah, definitely, you know, spread the word that this TFO is actually like accessible again. Like, it's, if you ran into a Teray phase and were discouraged because of it, you know, it's no longer an issue. Archmagos, how's it going? Bases? I've been running Broadside builds quite a bit since the Corolla stuff was released earlier this year. Like, Broadside, I'd say, like, Broadside setups are better than dual beam bank fall right now. Like, Broadside 4-4, yeah, all the hate that 4-4 has gotten, and now, truthfully, I think 4-4 is perfectly fine in the current fall meta. Like, the Corolla accessories are really good. Is it me, or did they skip a Phoenix event? It seems so. Oh. Andy has a gun for Tora. Faces, I don't remember if I said howdy to you. Maybe delete alt control will be back. It'll be interesting to see what the buyout is for the delete alt control event when that eventually makes its way to MUDs, because that's like an account-wide Epic Phoenix token. To be honest, I could see them almost not putting that full, event reward in there. Yeah, I'm running a pulse phaser beam array like broadside setup on the Trafalgar. This is peak immersion right here. Yeah, the Pavin Omni's on, but you can't see it with all the visual effects going on. Go. So excited for the USS Omega from the last Starship to be in game, yeah. That should be the next Lockbox ship.
We're pushing the Vodwar back.
I'm curious to see what they do with the stats of it. Again, like I said in the predictions video or whatever when I was initially talking about the ship, I fully expect it's going to be like a miracle worker ship. It just looking at that ship, it just screams miracle worker. Z, how's it going?
Excellent work.
There we go. Started seeing a lot of people doing 2 mil fall. And yeah, I mean, Firewheel's legitimately pretty good right now. Yeah, we got the Terrain phase. Yeah, they fixed the Terrain phase with the recent update. You no longer get the enemies in one wave. They are properly... Okay, I need to do Polaron damage, so I'm going to swap ships. I'm going to stay on Fire at Will, but I'm going to go over to the Breen Yad Thought and just do a run with Fire at Will on that because I'm using the Breen Polaron weapons on it. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, the bugged phase was fun, but like I think for making that queue accessible to more players, getting it fixed was the best move. Yeah, broadside builds are something I'll be talking about more. You guys have seen, like, I've done several streams with them in the past, and I know I used the Arc Royal doing broadside in some videos a while back. Let's see, battery wise, let me just grab a couple of these. Triangles incoming. Dan, did you see what I said before? Or are you just got here? Thank you for the bits. I dropped some data in about your 32nd century phasers in the Discord last night because I did test them. They do have the same under CSV. They have the same travel time as Ultimate for me, at least in the initial test I did. Yeah, the Odd Thought is such a big ship. Again, the lighting's messed up because I'm outside the map. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Haven't done a Hive. I guess let's do a Hive Onslaught Elite public queue. Dan, again, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Let's get the real time back up. Yeah, the same travel time as like the Ultimates. Mara said they were instant under other firing modes. It just depends on the weapon animation. Like that's something I want to cover in a video. I was talking about this before, but I want to basically do like what are the best flavors of weapons for each weapon type. Instead of doing like a dedicated video for phase or disruptor, just have them all in one with chapters. Thank you, Dan. All the bits. When doing energy builds on Hive, so I have a keybind I talked about everyone in my recent keybind video, where when I hit Shift and Tab, it shuts my weapons off. I clear target and turn auto fire off on my energy weapons. Yeah, Troyus also works.
I control every shot, every drum speaks with my voice.
Oh, I was always using that target.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
Or just kill her fast enough. Okay, let's see there. Was a good run. Really nice and fast. Okay, so let's see here. Polaron Beam Ray, Fire at Will 3 did well. Broadside Beam support, even on a non-phaser setup. 300k right there. That's crazy. Resident Shock, that's the Pavin Omni proc that did 288k. Crenum Time Bug did great. Full Broadside off the Crawler did good. Shangri-La Console did well. That's Agony Redistributor right there. Yeah, everything just did really well there. The Polaron Frostbite didn't do too much there. That's surprising. Hellbore? I didn't have Hellbore on. I haven't used Hellbore in weeks at this point. Yeah, that was good. Oh, Sora, thank you for the keys. It's gamble time. I didn't see anyone with Hellbore. Hoping I got my Endeavor done through that. Command, TAC, or Engineering. I mean... Oh, let's see here. TAC, I have Readiness, and I'll just do the Engineering. Sure, there we go. Yep. That's going to be part of the Fire at Will meta update. Again, Sora. Thank you. Oh, the queen just couldn't handle all the firepower. 10 master keys here. Let's see, what box do I want to open? Let's do Infinity, Space Straight, R&D. Got a couple useful packs there. Sora, thank you again. Hellbore, you should absolutely not buy Hellbore right now. Like that'd be one of the worst purchases you could make right now, because we don't know what the future of it's going to look like. They're going to make changes to it. We just don't know what those changes are yet. Like if you buy Hellbore, you're buying into something that isn't going to perform the same in a couple weeks. Okay. I want to open the rest of these weapon packs. I don't want to do phaser though. What do I want to do here? I think I'm just going to play it safe and go ultimate. Generate some more ultimates for the market. Yeah, it's going to be changed. Like you just absolutely should not be buying Hellboy right now. The Dalkina is still a good ship, but it depends on what you're doing. Like if you're leaning more into the unconventional systems meta, it has fallen behind in that regard. It's still a really good ship. If you put the build on it that I showed a couple years ago, you're still going to slam through every piece of content in the game. But is it the... It's still a really good ship. It's just not as good as what we're doing right now with the Uncon stuff. Bought Hellboard, didn't increase my DPS. Okay, let's do cannon here. Gotta generate the cannons. What stings is getting 2 wide arcs there. If I'd done beams, that would have been 2 omnis. Unfortunately, wide arc cannons are damn near worthless right now. Yeah, I didn't really win out with that opening. I mean, the wide arcs will still sell because people that don't know better will buy them. But the wide arcs just aren't worth it. I really wish I'd done beams right there. Yeah, I'd say take a look at the video again I released earlier this year, going over the best premium ships for the event campaign. I think the recommendations in there are still really good. I mean, I guess, yeah. Hundreds. I'm putting them both up for hundreds. Someone will buy them. Yeah, it just isn't really worth it in my opinion. I haven't run a wide arc on a build now probably since 23. I mean, if you want to run them, it's not the end of the world. It's just they're not going to do anything really that massive for you. You know, after that luck, I'm going to go I think it was Agony. Agony was like really expensive before. Agony Omnis always sell really well because people don't realize that the tooltip is literally lying to them, and they think the Terran Agony weapons are like super crazy good when they're not. So I will try to pull some Omnis and try to get some EC out of that. There's a couple of these weapon tooltips that just straight up lie to you. Radiolytic and Agony are like the two most egregious that come to mind. Radiolytic has a damage buff that you get when the target is under 25% hit points. And it just shows that damage number just by default. So a bunch of people buy into radiolytics thinking that it actually like performs better. And I mean, it does perform slightly better, but not by the extent that people are imagining. You would hope that the tooltips would be corrected, but even if the tooltips are corrected, I mean it's just knowledge out there that's just really rooted in the player base, so it'll be hard to counter that. Yeah, at that point the target's set anyways, yeah. Dan, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Protonic Polaron. I think Protonic Polaron works. It just is that garbage. Like the issue with Protonic Polaron is like it's designed for what 2013 STO, like 2013 2014 era, and it has not scaled up to the current state. Okay, I'm gonna rip open 20 of these Terran Empire Agony weapon packs because people are spending damn near ship prices for the Omnis. So if I can pull an Omni, you know, it's some nice EC there. This user interface for opening these things absolutely blows. One day we'll get an open all button. Yeah, that'll be nice. Come on, give me Omni. It's gonna troll me and not give me one now. Oh, damn it. Spiral waves are still the best disruptors, yeah. Charlotte, thank you for the 100 bits. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, the Pulse Phaser Omnis, those are worth quite a bit. Z, that is true. It would. Let's see here. So, how have you guys enjoyed the new Lobi stuff? I bought the trait and I haven't used it. I don't really have any use for the trait right now. Is the funny thing. Like, I'm not doing any carrier builds because I have a differing opinion than carrier pilots on the effectiveness of carrier setups. Sam, I believe console still has the same old effect form. Also, for console players, I don't know if this is actually something that's going to happen, but I was relayed something the other day. Might again, this is just something I heard, like rumor, but I heard something about console potentially getting a way to customize the power levels. Suppose we are getting a legendary nebula. What would I like to see with that ship? If it's a science ship, it's gonna be rough. It needs to not be a science ship. Oh, skills. Thank you for the 10 keys. Greatly appreciate it. Get some more gambling here. Like, the issue is the Terran Monitor is like really good as like a science carrier, and science carriers are the current science meta. So basically, if they come out with a nebula that is a science ship without, the two hangar bays to match the monitor, it's already going to fall behind the monitor. Like, the monitor's just too good. Two space traits. Yeah. Two space traits in quick succession is pretty good. Mad Skills, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I appreciate the gamble. I did win a ship the other day, for my engineer. One of them that I was needing, the World Raiser. Where is it? Here it is. Stanky Boy, I don't know. Like, I don't know how legit this is. Just, I heard through the grapevine that that was something potentially incoming, so we'll find out. Yeah, I mean, two space traits is good. Two space traits is really good. Yeah, I would like a nebula that is not a science ship. Unfortunately, I expect that we probably will get a science ship. But, we'll see. Just bear with me for a moment. Someone posted a screenshot with the legendary nebula being a science. Oh no. Careful with the in-game chat, Spencer. I don't want this stream deleted. Oh no. Did I miss something? Okay, don't tell me. I don't want to know. No, it's fine, Michael. If you want to DM it to me, but don't post it in the Discord itself. Science spearhead. Oof. If that's true, then it's just like what I said. That the monitor will be better. There's basically, if that's true, if the legendary nebula is a science spearhead, it basically is impossible for it to be better than the Terran monitor. Like, impossible. You could give it temp intel, you could give it the strongest specialization combo. Doesn't matter. The monitor's really good, and it's got two hangar bays. The monitor already stacks up against the Arc Rail, which has that temp intel combo, so if that's true, that's rough. Let's see here. Infected should be good to go again. I want to try giving that another run. Very disappointing news, though. Logical. Legendary Nova and Luna. Yeah. Rip. I mean, the thing is with ships right now, like, we know what it would take for something to beat like the existing options, and yeah, you need ships to be perfect to beat or match like the current top offerings. uh sure, Joker, go for it. I'm going to queue up for this infected. Just doing this one private. Oh, absolutely, Sam. Random question: have Deca or Cryptic ever published player numbers for Stowe? They used to do infographics, but they haven't since the 10th anniversary. Their infographics showed that, you know, the majority of players for STO come from console. But I reckon the reason we probably haven't seen too many follow-up infographics is because I don't think the retention's been as good over there. Yeah, by the way, there's been a request here. Bridger, are you still here?
All attempts to hail the starbase have failed.
Not yet. The coupons are still under the same restrictions. Bridger, I know you had asked about like the curated section on the Builds Discord, and I know a few others have as well. We're going to be returning it. Yeah, we're going to be bringing back the curated builds channel on the Discord. It's not going to be a different channel for each, build archetype, but it's going to be bringing them all back in a comparable builds channel to what y'all would typically post in. That was a really fast start.
The nanite probes can repair the transport. Stop them.
Really good side.
The probe is closing in on the transport. Destroy it.
Oh, just ruined the run. Yeah, it's unfortunate. That was going really well, and then the gate got stuffed. Bridger, thank you for the 10 gifted again. I really appreciate that. Logical, glad it helped. Yeah, the fire weapons. Funny enough, so I was chatting to Nick after that, and I realized that looking back at some video footage, I was having points where like my weapons were just not activating, they weren't firing, so I tried putting fire weapons back on a secondary key, and it like instantly was like, oh yeah, that's not the solution for what I'm encountering with the weapons, just like stalling out like immediately, even on a secondary key. Immediate hit to DPS. Yeah, Drew, it's really close because the Terran monitor, um, Parrot's got builds for it on there already. Let me see here. So we don't have anything posted here yet. You can't see the section yet, but I want to see from is this Parrot's most recent? No, that's just answering a question. Like Parrot's done a bunch of like solo runs with a bunch of different science ships. Yeah, here's one of them that Parrot posted like for the monitor. The point of the monitor is that yeah, you're getting the extra console, and that extra console, like you're still able to fit a bunch of uncons onto this ship. Like you can see here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, yeah, I mean that's still plenty of uncons. You know, sure you're losing out on the intel, but you can still make that work really well. Yeah, Terran Monitor was getting attention for solo runs, yeah. It's about that extra console. Like you can still get enough uncons on there to make it work. And yeah, I mean it's the extra console, you still have the 2 hangar bays. You know, is it as effective as like an Arc Royal? That's up for debate. I mean, there's pros and cons to both of them, but yeah, I mean, it's still a really good ship. I think Joker gave him the answer for the Nebula. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So it's a trade-off. Like the Arc Rail, you've got the intel, which is really good. You know, OSS helps a lot of different things, including exotics. Um, yeah, and you've got the secondary deflector. The monitor doesn't get a secondary deflector. Yeah, yeah, I saw it. I know. Yeah. Truly quite terrible. Okay. Let's see.
The situation.
Can I hit the buttons in the right order? And can I get a really nice spike at the start? Bridger, normally you buy out these events. Did you buy this one out? Terrible.
Scanning the nanite trench. God. There's no dig that surveillance. The nanite drones can repair the trench. Stop them.
Oh. Some runs the RNG just does not go with you. It is the elite force uniform. No way to resist. Terrible. Terrible. So once Hellbore's fixed, we're probably gonna do a another DPS contest. Oh, did I nuke my ox power too far? Logical, if your Twitch settings are preventing you from receiving messages, that would cause it. So let me take a look here. Am I able to message you? Did that go through for you? Like, do you actually see it? Friend request as sabotage? Oh no. Oh, look at that. Look at that, just string of windows there. Okay. Well, then I don't know what to say. You'll get a message at some point. And congrats on the 500 Lobi. Terrible. Billy, you are flying so casually. Be more hardcore. Hit that like button, folks, or YouTube will make Spencer play story content. I'm going to be playing story content at some point in the future. When do I think we'll get the last event for campaign 7? November. November on PC, January on console. And then the next event campaign will start up in like late February of next year. Oh, and I do have another announcement for you guys. I will be on one of the upcoming build streams that they're doing. It's not for new ships, but it's to go over, you know, the ships received some remasters recently, and that's what we'll be looking at. So it'll be a way for me to show how old ships can still be made to clear through newer content. Can I build casual? Oh no. I don't think it was intentional, Phil. I just don't think it was their like main priority to worry about him. I mean, I think as soon as the remastered skin for the Negtev came out, like it was clear, oh, there's probably going to be a legendary. Okay. By the way, I am curious, like me doing the solo runs on stream, do people like seeing that, or are people not happy with it? Would people rather, like, you know, just some honest feedback? Would you prefer I'm just spamming random TFOs, which would end up just being the board queues, you know, over and over, or like, do you like watching the solo stuff? Like, do you care? Like, is that something I've been wondering if people, you would prefer gambling? Do no solo runs at all? Yeah, of course you'd be saying that, Michi. Legendary Manticore with Hanger Intel Command. It's good teachable content. Lem. Yeah. The issue is it's hard to do like a public queue while waiting for cooldowns because then you accidentally hit one of your cooldowns in there. I enjoyed when you took subs in with you to do TFOs. I tried that the other day on like the stream I did earlier in the week, and like nobody. I think Sora X'd up, and then nobody else.
The Nenite drones can repair the trench. Stop that.
Yeah, I messed this one up. My gateway position was terrible. I like the solo streams, but the random TFO streams are more fun. Yeah.
Disarm your weapons. You will escort us to your home world.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to just doing TFOs. Soloed everything but messed it up. Yeah. Let's go back to teaming up then. What do I want to bring in here? Do the Lamar. Yeah. His guides on how to do certain TFOs at elite level. Yeah, okay. So here's what we're gonna do then. We're gonna team up, do some TFOs, and if you want in, we'll do priority in the TFO priority channel in the Discord for subscribers. So if you're subscribed on Twitch, YouTube, whatever, we'll go through there first. And if we don't get enough there, then I'll pick up people from chat. What's a good ship for a ball fall setup? I mean, you could do the Ark Royal, you could do the Friendship. I mean, the Friendship's a popular option for like a tank setup. Logical, I haven't had orange chicken in days, and I honestly, part of the reason, like with the new meds, is so. As you guys know, I'm a fat American, and I had a an appointment earlier this week at like the sleep doctor because I have a CPAP, and I found out that I could get Zepbound, which is basically like an Ozempic type variant through them. So I started that up this week, and that messes with the diet. That messes with the gut. It's been interesting. I basically like since Wednesday have not been like hungry at all. It's been interesting. I haven't had orange chicken since then. I don't think I could eat as much orange chicken. Yep, sorry, I got you. You define it would be cool. Okay, got room for 3 more. Who wants in? Ramsman, I got you. Whatever. Phil, Matt, I think we're full on this one. Ramsman, I didn't see you on. Phil, I don't see you online either. Are you hidden? Oh. But I'm just messing up names. Just the 20 key. Yeah, the TFO channel is for subs. You have to have your, like, be a sub on Twitch, YouTube, Patreon, Ko-fi, I think, can see it too. And then, if you have those linked to your Discord, you'll be able to see the channel. 5 TAC captains? Never. Okay. Well, we can do a Battle of Corfez. Let's have at it. Oh yeah. So you'll probably see this in a video because I have some furniture that was sent out to me to do a video on. Like, I received an email on the YouTube thing saying, hey, we'll send you furniture. We just want you to do a video on it. So I got this nice little filing cabinet that I'm going to be using on the living room. It's really nice quality. So I'll be recording, like, showing that, and in the background you'll see the other thing that I recently set up, which is out in my living room. Got another workbench, and I'm going to set up a computer out there. Got my exercise bike there, so nice lose weight setup. YouTube sub, don't know how to link it to Discord. It's Are those yellow weapons you have equipped phaser disruptor? I'll take a look at them in a moment. Phaser. Yeah, these are all phasers.
I will be acting as flag captain.
So if you go to user settings, connections, that's where you'd be able to link your stuff up. Yeah, I mean, the weight's been something affecting me mentally for a while, so dealing with it's going to be very good. Yeah, I got another friendship stack on me. I'm like, my weapons are going on. Yeah. Well, my mom, she's on Manjaro, which is like the same thing basically from what I saw. So she already has been through the process, and she, like, before she went on Manjaro, she was, up in like the 400s, and now she's like low 200s. And that's within like 18 months. Abrod? That friendship. Beautiful friendship console there. Oh yeah. So many of our food options here are very unhealthy.
Our Benthan allies are running the planet.
But yeah, that is part of why there's been not really videos this week. That the niece fell down the stairs the other day. Just been a chaotic week. She's fine. Oh yeah, just been chaotic. Yeah, and like my mom, like before she went on the Monjaro, like she had, so when I was like really young, my mom was like 600 pounds. Like there was a time where she didn't think she was gonna, make it until like me or my sister were 18. She got bariatric surgery. She lost a ton of weight. Put a little bit back on, and then the Monjaro just has like taken her down to like a very healthy weight. Like the transformation, just seeing that's been crazy. Like I'm not near the weight that she was at, but still, like if I can lose like 150 on that, that'd be great. Monjaro Linux, terrible. Does your Twitch let you see the YouTube comments? Yeah. Made her niece or yeah. Me need to lose weight. My weapons do not want to fire. What was going on there? So I just started out, so I'm on the 2.5s. I think she's on like a maintenance now, which is like 10. Yeah, I mean, I was for a long time not sure I was going to be able to get on it, but then I had to go to the sleep doctor just for like the yearly checkup for the CPAP and all that, so I can continue getting supplies. And I'd mentioned it to the nurse there, like when they were just taking the initial measurements. It just came up in the conversation, and she's like, we can prescribe that for sleep apnea. I was like, damn. And like all I had to do for insurance is just like prove that I'm not diabetic. So I just had my doctor send over like my blood work. Gotcha. Did I mess my traits up? Is the friendship console that potent? I mean, it's more of the visuals. The DPSer doesn't actually get the damage. The person casting it gets the damage. I like how the sound drops off when you hit the map border. Well, Echo, it was like if you have like sleep apnea and use a CPAP, like that's a route that you can go. I think I'm gonna have to put fire weapons on my left control, just so I have something a little bit easier to hit than the tab.
Excellent work. I'll admit.
Yeah, it was only approved earlier this year.
Your teammates were up to the task. I'm glad you proved me wrong. I'll
If I could run like you work with your keyboard, I'd be Usain Bolt. Now that we have a few more people in here too, I am gonna just casually shill again. That I have some of the fan home ship models posted over on eBay. If you're interested in any of them or want to make an offer on them, please do so. If you're interested in the model, I've got the Farragut, Archer, and Dauntless up right now. I'm willing to accept a lower offer on those because eBay offered me a coupon for getting a sale. So, David, how's it going? Terrible Cheops. Yeah, the Lamar is such a beautiful ship, and I've got it kit bashed with like the Sovereign saucer right now. I believe. I think this is this Sovereign one. So I think they might add the Archer S to stow. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Let's do we want to cycle some people out here? Get some more of you guys in. Yeah, I didn't remember if I changed it off the Lamar, but yeah, it is the Sovereign. Because the Lamar's got like this like some different colored bits that are a bit larger. If Starfleet were real, who would I like to be? A desk admiral, a captain, a console engineer? That's an interesting question. I feel like the answer for most of us would be, you know, an admiral and our own, you know, holodeck that we can access. Are these random elites? No, I'm selecting the keys. I'm just forming private groups up. Okay, Rams. Yeah, fun. We have room for one more. Who do we want in here? I'm sorry, I don't recall who. Next step before Captain Elmo. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's do a hive. I know we've got 5 tacks in here, but we can do it. I have faith. Okay, so I've yeah, I did change the keybind already for that. I changed the left control to be fire all weapons just to try and help whenever I see my weapons stall. You dislike Hive, but you can do it? Well, I hit the button already. It's just taking forever to load. Faith of the Heart? Oh no. It's like they stall. Like the weapons just stall out and don't fire sometimes. Carrier wave slotted for gravel? Thank you. I appreciate it, Phil. I am gathering the pieces I need for my engineer character, but it takes time. I got it a World Razor the other day. I need to get it a Gorn Hunter, and you know I'll probably just end up grabbing like whatever the next meds bundle is.
Did you think you had destroyed me?
Things can fire. Look at them fleet power stacks on me. Even just like a second fleet power stack, it's crazy how much that can add.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
That was like a Hellbore explosion right there. Wasn't though. Felt like it. She just died fast. Wait. I mean that I had to go check, make sure I didn't have it on accident. That was good. Thank you for the haste. Grayson, raid. Grayson, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it.
Perfection. I am Borg.
I mean, you can still do really good DPS on a non-tac captain. Be fun to try a broadside build in here if we ever do runs again. Yeah. If. Big emphasis on if, right? So I'm gonna swap characters here quick, just show some stuff off, but my engineer, it is coming along. Didn't do good, went too fast. He still did fine. Let me swap over to my engineer. That was an interesting start. Yes, I remember when you fall down this far, it like bugs out. Oh, great. Now I can be mount. Yeah, I fell down. Hyper, the Kittimer, is that what you're talking about? It's invulnerable until the dialogue finishes.
This could be your day.
I manipulate the market from down there? Yes. Can you believe it? So I picked up a World Razor the other day. That's going to go on my engineer here. I apparently don't have room. I need to head over to a starbase. I was opening the lockboxes. How in the heck did I get there? I just fell down. I just fell down. I don't know what you want from me. The Drock, the Tamar, and the Rex. Let's see, where do I want to go? Let's just go to... Today, class, we'll be going over inventory management when you are capped. I don't think Hellbore is really that broken. There are plenty of TFOs and patrols that even with Hellbore I don't last long. Terrible. It's a fleet map, so it takes a while to load. Rachel? Yeah, all the market manipulation. Terrible, Stanky Boy. Spencer has an engineer. Is Hellbore getting any more nerfs? Yes. You should not be buying Hellbore right now. It's going to be adjusted. Oh, oh no. Bridger, thank you. Bridger, I appreciate that. Bridger just sent me a Gorn Hunter. There are no purple quartermaster battery on exchange. I'll check real quick. I'm right near the exchange console. Bridger, I really appreciate that. Oh no. You're gonna make me start working on this engineer sooner. Now what do I need? Where did I have my post at? Oh boy. No, yeah, the entire Timeless Legacy bundle is basically like a theme bundle. So there's no battery quartermasters up on the market. I see him. No, there's a very rare KDF at 275, a very rare Fed at 400. You shouldn't. I mean, I don't recommend using Hellbore at all. But yeah, Hellbore is best under CSV and Fire at Will. You use like a dummy proc. So if you're on CSV, you use Beam Overload. If you're on Fog, you use Rapid Fire to trigger it. Man, I gotta get bridge officers too for this character. Man. Bridger, thank you for that. And on the whale level, I guess I should show I've got a 27 ready for it. I think I've got the other bridge officers here in my mail from myself. I must have put them on a different character. Or they're already on this one. Security officer. Yep, they're already on this one. Oh boy. 27. 26. We'll leave the 24 and 31 off for now. I don't have a battery quartermaster. I just got to find one on an alt. No, rechargeable batteries suck. Like, there's like the shield battery one, and I mean, who cares about the shields? I don't even have atmospheric flight training? Man, I'm slacking. Okay, where's the shipyard? It's this guy here. This character's got a yacht thought. Like, this character's getting wailed out on. Yeah, I don't need this ship, and I'm not going to level it. It's whale time. Where's that World Razor? Okay. We need a 12th trade slot. Nick. I gotta see if I have Battery Quartermaster on one of these alts. I most certainly do. It'd be nice if we could have multiple account bank per account, yeah. I would love to have the account bank expanded. Is the trade off the World Razor good for do builds? Yeah. The World Razor trait's one of that's cultural conquest, and it's just in general one of the best DPS traits right now because it gives us a bunch of Cat 1. It's up to 150% Cat 1. It only works with beam, cannon, and torpedo firing modes. For the mine firing modes, they're bugged. They don't work with it. I'd love to see that fixed. That'd make that trade even better. I know I've got like EWOs stacked on a character somewhere and a battery doff. I just have to find it. I mean, mines had their use case on or like during the tort meta. Yeah. Hey guys, I need to go BRB for a few minutes. I'll be back. Just bear with me. Okay, sorry about that. Keep on stream. There we go. Spud, thank you for the T1 sub. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, this character doesn't have the DOFs I'm looking for. Yeah, I believe they can. Like I remember when the World Razor came out and we found Cultural Conquest wasn't working with mine stuff. Like my back and forth with Cryptic QA at the time, like it frustrated me a little bit. I was told, well, mines aren't a firing mode. That's why it doesn't work. And I'm like, what? So mine firing modes are not real firing modes, is what you're telling me. And that was basically the answer. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's see here. Very cryptic of them? Yes. Very. Okay. Yeah, the fun thing trying to do this on stream too is like going through my account and trying to find, oh, where do I have this random DOF at? Makes as much sense as everything else about Stowe, yes. I'd like to see that fixed. Early stream? It's been on for 2 hours. I mean, it started at noon, which is like technically the advertised normal time. It's just that I've slept in too late the past couple of weeks and needed to move it back. Is the Echelon worth going for a support build? Yeah, I dumped, dude. When that screw up happened where they put it into the console packs, I popped it on like 20 different characters. What do you do with them once you hit rank 4 in every commendation category? So SLB, over at your fleet starbase, there's a console where you can turn the excess duty officer commendation into fleet marks. Do I craft a Blade of Jevenite or do I buy it? I buy it whenever there's like a DOF pack sale. You can craft it. It's not really crafting, it's just a DOF mission. You can't get that many with it. It's very limited. I just end up buying bulk off the exchange. Like because of how frequently I use that stuff, I have no issue. Like whenever there's a big promo DOF run going, drop in a couple 100 million EC to literally grab like thousands of it. Spud, thank you for the follow as well. And again for the sub. But yeah, the Echelon, I know it was a bit of a meme about, me saying it's good, but like I legitimately was already working on or like had a thumbnail down for that, which I've shown a few times here, but I'll show it again. Echelon review, here we go. Like I made this thumbnail back in June. Like the console's 15% crit chance, for 400 million, that's really not that bad. Are you going to use it on every single build you do? No, but like for every support, a tank should have it, and like if you are low on crit chance and you don't have some of the other really good consoles and traits, like that's a good cheap option. You generally want to stick with like cannons or beams. So if you're going to go for max DPS, then cannons. Drew Kabani salvage claim Prince Jevenite, but that's given up a trade slot, which is unfortunate. Hype train started. Oh, there is a hype train going. Thank you, thank you. Okay, what character am I checking next here? This is truly a dilemma of too many damn characters. I usually go for the ones that are used to make the hanger pet consoles. there's not as much supply of those. Everyone just defaults to the isomags, and that makes the isomags like dirt cheap. Dan, thank you for the bits. I need to clear some of this stuff out of my bank. Let's see here. What else? Three support / tank characters, no echelons, just saying. Terrible. I really, like, I want to know where my DOFs are at. I wish I had a way to, like, search through my entire account, because in order for me to find the DOFs that I'm looking for, I'm going to have to, later on off stream, like, go through and look through all these characters and figure out which one has, like, the DOFs I'm looking for. Because I always keep a reserve of, like, the duty officers. I'll tell people I don't have them, but I always have like one hidden somewhere in case I need it. Yeah, logical. Hopefully we see a Phoenix event soon. Oh, like they're like right there. There's a crit chance CWO just on a random character. What is this? And the crap I just have on random characters sometimes, it's ridiculous even to me. I found one of the DOFs I was looking for. The market for DOFs is totally trash right now. TFOs don't sell at all because PvP is deader than dead, yeah. Yeah, the echelon's good. It's got a good console, it's got a good skin on it. Yeah, let me check my Fed market characters. Sometimes I do keep KDF DOFs on them. Exchange sale expired. I can't even claim it because my inventory's full. Nope. Oh yeah, my Fed size got stuff from the like early days of the game. What's the market for the Hazari destroyers? Basically non-existent. That's a Fed crit chance CWO. I need a terrible. What are those worth right now? Fed crit chance 120. I'm gonna hold on to that till that goes back up. That's fine. Myth, how's it going? Do I customize all my characters look or hit random, whatever? So I've probably okay, so the Grand Negus, EF Hutton, uh casual, SOB, not casual, SAB, like those are probably the only characters, and Kalis here. Oh, and Admiral Kane. Yeah, I mean, so probably like 10 to 15 characters on my account have actually had like a tailor visit at some point. Look at that. That's a whale find right there. 2 Fed battery quartermasters just on a random character. It's not the one I needed on though. You know, I actually bought some of the new Lobi trades. And I posted them up day one, and I think they just got massively undercut. I need to see what the prices are. I'm curious. Yeah, you got one at the start of the event and at the end of the event. So the promo pack, like, event that's running for the Odd Thought, that ends on, I think, probably like Tuesday. Oh, those were just in the bank already, Mox. I didn't pull those today. Oh yeah, these aren't going to sell for 100. What are these worth right now? 40? Oh man. Lobi is rough. There's so much Lobi out there nowadays, and like most of the Lobi stuff is garbage. So anything good in the Lobi store gets so much supply. The worst name for a ship, USS Pitiful and Miserable. Terrible. Okay. We're gonna do something here. What was the name of this trait? Enhance and Protect? Okay. So the new space trait's actually pretty good. I'm going to drop a giveaway up over in the CasualSAB Discord. It's going to go live right now for the next 5 minutes. I bought 2 of these traits the other day, like 2 extra ones, and they just aren't they're not moving. They're dirt cheap. Yeah, the older Lobi packs I think would be good to bring back. I mean, you're gonna have a chance to get them free of charge, Ed. You just have to hit the giveaway button in the giveaways channel in the CasualSAB Discord in the next 5 minutes. So if you're not already over in the Discord, I think that'll cause it to go on Twitch. Let me drop the link in YouTube. So that is the link to the CasualSAB Discord. If you go there and hit the or go to the giveaways channel then and go to this post here at the bottom, hit this little button here, and you'll have a chance to win one of these personal space traits. This is the new one that just dropped into the Lobi store this week with the update. Like, performance-wise, it's the only thing from like the Lobi update that actually like has any relevance. Everything else is basically for theme. So what this trait does is when activating any captain ability, up to 10 pets in a 10-kilometer range permanently gain 10% crit chance, 10% accuracy, and a 50% flight speed and turn rate buff. I need to move older Infinity ships to Lobi? Absolutely. Or to Phoenix. This trait any good? Yeah, it's good for like a pet build or a mine build. Yeah. Yeah, it's a decent trait. So there's going to be 2 of you getting this trait on accident, or on accident. I was reading the trade channel that right as I said that. The 2 of you are going to be winning this trait. The trading channel's talking about the echelon being added into the console packs on accident. Three minutes left on this giveaway. Yeah, people will just default to going for like like 9 of the traits, like 9 Boimlers, yeah. I saw the torpedo trait. I can't remember the name of it. Starts with a V. Peruvian explosives, yeah. That's a Lobi trait as well, and that like got dirt cheap. It's only really useful for actual like kinetic builds, but yeah. Okay. 2 minutes left on this giveaway in the CasualSAB Discord. It's a good trait. One minute left. I need echelons to go up in price. 400 million for him is it's just too damn low. I'll probably win since I noticed I already have it. I need the echelons to actually sell, number one. But the thing is, like, the echelon, like, I meme about like the market manipulation, but it's like it's not really like it's a bad thing. Like, it's a console that gives 15% crit chance, and you're getting a skin for the Gagarin. Like, it's good. You still have your 1.4 billion echelon. Is Michi still here? Michi got screwed over hard. Poor Michi had like 3 of them. 10 seconds. The only buff my pets get is sad. I can't afford to do that, Phil. I'm poor. Yep. Okay, just so Mox and Darkness, just drop your handles in there and I'll get those mailed right out to you. Mox, I don't remember your at handle, I'm sorry. I mean, that would have been a funny troll. Yeah, just drop your Mox, you can put your at handle in chat and I'll send it over to you. Yeah, you can either just put it right in the thread over on the Discord that I made right under the giveaway, or you can just drop it in like general chat, or if you want to drop it in the stream chat too, that's fine. You got it. Okay. Oh, of course. Like, I feel like I should have remembered that, but my memory is bad right now. Congrats. Enjoy your traits. You get to buff your pets up more or sell it, whatever you want to do. Brian, event campaign coupons are still on the same restrictions that they've been on for the past couple of years. They're going to update them in the future, but right now they are still limited to ships from several years ago. If you bank them, eventually you'll be able to get the Awani with it, but right now that's not an option. And no problem. Enjoy. Paul, if you already have the ship coupons, like if you don't care about the bundle exclusives, that's the thing is, do you want the bundle exclusives? If you do, then save your coupons for something else and buy the bundle. Like when you're looking at most of the bundles in the store, these don't get a discount. Like if you want the Heritage bundle and you buy the Premonition, the Heritage bundle doesn't get a discount. So it wouldn't make sense to burn a coupon on like the Premonition and then later buy the entire bundle because you're just paying more for it. So use your coupons on standalone ships that you don't care about the bundle for. Like, let's see here. I guess any of the recent bundles I can't use as an example here. But let's say you wanted, just like the engineering pilot raptor, you could buy that on its own. Which bundle? Is Heritage worth it? Heritage is like a really good bundle. Yeah, the Heritage bundle is one of the best bundles in the game. The ships are not the best, but they come with really good accessories. The bundle exclusives are good. And the ships, while not the best, are still suitable. Yeah, it's definitely like one of the best bundles you can go for. Yeah, definitely wait for a 35% bundle sale. Okay. You know what? For this one, let's do a Crystalline Catastrophe Advanced public queue. We can get more people in on this. So public queue of Crystalline Catastrophe Advanced. Just join the public queue if you want in. I know this is, great for people trying to get some of their endeavors done, and it doesn't really pop that often, so let's get it to go. Paul, I mean, there should be a bundle sale at a minimum with Black Friday. Enraged Postman, I agree. There's literally just like a pile of Amazon boxes out my door. That was really loud. Are the Hexacannons still the best special weapon, even if you aren't running Phaser Isomags? Yeah. There's literally nothing else like really close to them. I guess the Gorn Hunter technically is somewhat close, but so much lag. That is a giant Amazon box at my door. They had 2 people carry it. Damn. I don't even know what's in it. Didn't they say at some point it was impossible to discount bundles based on what you already own? No, it's just a lot of work. They did it for the Gamma. If I was building a FOB boat on the Legendary Vesta, how would I build it? I haven't looked at the legendary vest in a while. I want one. So I want the legendary Vesta bundle to like just play around with the ship. I don't think it's that amazing, but I still want to play with it. But I can't justify the cost. I think I'm gonna reach out to. I wonder if I can reach out to Suna about that. Just say I want to do a video on it. I wonder if I could get a code for it or something then. Like I just can't justify like $80 for one ship like that. This one being this was a 10-player TFO. I just did public queue for it. But I will be bringing people in to do some runs with here shortly. Like I'll be doing more invites. Yeah, it's basically the same for me. Like I can't justify them. I mean, I'm in a position where getting the EC is easier than the Zen. So like spending 6 billion EC getting 4 Brainiac Dots was much more feasible to me than spending $160 on 2 mediocre ship bundles. Like we're talking, you know, that's like a Muds bundle price. Thora, probably not tonight. I'm not sure how Sunday's gonna be. Like probably like a weekday or like you said next weekend would be fine. Just got stuff going on. So type 7s are really powerful, but there is also a downside to them in that the beta is not always up, nor is the fire at will. So the beta and Fa actually have pretty low uptime on the pets, which is not great. Yeah, the Proxima Timeless Legacy bundle really isn't that good. So if you wanted to just use a coupon you have to grab one of the ships, then go for it. But yeah, I mean, like, I know it's a whale move to have multiple Brainiac Dots, but, you know, I've got a lot of EC assets in the game. I play the market. Getting a couple of Lockbox promo ships is easier for me to do than, you know, justifying buying, where is it here? You know, that. Like, I think for that and the disco one, I mean, for me to cover them, like, it's just, yeah. I'm gonna shoot a message over and just see about getting, like, one to like, do a review on or something. See you around, Sora. That was fun. Protostar Gravwell Bomber, nice. So I'm not using. Well, Torp Spread 3 is fine. It's just that I often am just using the Torp Spread as like a trigger for comp engines and cultural conquest. I dislike when the Stoicky page doesn't show up first. Okay, where is this? I haven't looked at this ship in ages. So we've got, it's a dual intel combo, which is a bit rough. 4-2 weapons setup. I mean, the lieutenant engineer is really unfortunate. But I mean, that's capable. You could do. You've got room to do some really interesting things on there, I guess. Yeah, the captain bundles are just too damn expensive. Yeah. The issue is like I don't care about the level up tokens. Like these bundles are priced for like super high because of the level up experience. And I guess there is like these other perks in the bundle. What is it? Federation special issue EV suit. Like a couple pieces of fluff, like eh. I mean, it just isn't really that special. I don't really do the dill grind much anymore. Yeah, the level up tokens, like these bundles are just horribly priced. Like, I think if the price was taken down by 50%, then during a 35% sale, I would definitely pick them up. But like, as is, 12,000 base cost is just an absolute joke on these things. If they were 60,000 Zen, or not 6,000, Jesus, that's $600. Too many zeros. If it was 6,000 Zen base, so $60, and then you could get it at a 35% discount. Then afterwards, I'd pick it up if it was that price. But as is, no, it's just too damn expensive. Because 6,000 times 0.65, yeah, 3,900 Zen. That's like the mirror universe bundle or whatever that has legendary Galax. Like that should be priced comparable to that. They overvalue just how difficult it is to level a character. I'm also sort of surprised by how many people like that are entirely brand new to the game instantly want to get up to end game. It's like you're missing a major part of the game if you do that. Like you're also making it so much harder on yourself. Is there no way to convert EC from EC to DIL some intermediate step? There is contraband, of which I have tens of thousands of contraband, but you have to log into all the characters and it takes time. I have the capability to, with ease, like within 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes a day, I can go in and I could grind, contraband on all my characters and, easily have over, 100, 150K like refined a day. But it just, that's a half hour of my day. There's only so much time. There's better things I can do in my day. Okay, so let's team up here. Let's grab some different people than before. Okay. Let's grab a few people from chat as well. I need 4 people. We're going to team up and do some content. Waldo. Dan. Yep, 2 more slots. Who wants in on this? Waldo wants to do a hive, so let's do that. Trading channel is going at it. Okay, I'm gonna just minimize that. Yeah. Room for 2 more. We're gonna do a queue here. Don't worry about the difficulty. Don't worry about your DPS. We're just gonna go in and plow through the content. I'm gonna bring in some big guns here. I'm gonna swap out the Lamar, and what do I want to bring? Let's do the Vengeance. I'm bringing the Vengeance in. Blackfire. Okay, room for 1 more. Who wants in? Darthon, okay. That is not the loadout. No, no, no. Back to the other loadout. Apparently need more batteries. Okay, everyone good to go? Okay. Am I still playing Warships and its anniversary? I did enough to get the ship, but I haven't done anything over there recently. Like I spammed a bunch of my ships. I think I still have like another 100 I could go through. Yeah. You can have my ad money for the view. Oh no. This queue is gonna take a moment to load. A lot of doubloons to get. I'm not too worried about like the doubloons and all that. Like I don't know. I think with Warships, it's very much a case of I just played it too much too fast. Like too much in such a short time frame, like it burned me out of the game. Like I put a lot of playtime in there.
I am the collective. Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
A little bit of lag for it to finish there. That was interesting. Went good. Darthon, thank you for the tankin. Full broadside still there, did 229. Gotta love it. Do I think any of the upcoming ships will be good? Yeah, there's some good ships upcoming.
I am perfection.
There's always good things incoming for STO. Well, I tend to go with the Des Moines. I just am really good with the Des Moines, and it's I'm not choosing it because that's where I live. It's just that it's a good ship. It's got good damage. You just gotta camp behind an island and try to keep yourself invisible while you just spam HE on the target. Yes and no. Technically, my build guide from last December is basically the crate setup, just with a few less universal consoles. The upcoming crate build guide is a bit more comprehensive in that it's explaining how to set it up on basically every ship in the game. Des Moines. Yeah, I can never pronounce it right. I'm sorry. Des Moines? Des Moines? What do you want? I'm from Eastern Iowa, okay? I got the that education of there only being, like 10 people in my grade, okay? Highest quality education. Terrible. Is he trying to say something in Klingon? Wow. Really terrible. But yeah, I think some of the upcoming stuff will be good. We'll find out when they announce it. If it's a multiple ship bundle, then you would hope at least one of the ships would be good. I have faith. I believe that they've probably learned some lessons from Timeless Legacy, and I think we'll probably get something of a bit higher quality. Was there a parse on that? Yeah, Waldo, I got you at 957. Or 961. Is that a record for you? Season record for most of us. Your combat time was too low, unfortunately. Very good, but not the highest. I also haven't checked. Do I have any parses to approve? Got more people doing solo runs. Hmm. Nick NB. Maybe for this one, maybe I just need to delete it. Okay. Let's see what the solo tables are looking like right now. I had this beautiful 3 stack of my characters at the top like a week ago. And Michi and Tamara have come in and ruined it. And Nick's getting up there. That's scary. Michi's gonna take the top spot. He's getting close. Once he figures out where to get that overkill, I'm screwed. It takes a lot of spamming of the solo runs to get like a run that high. Oh, what do I want to swap to now? I don't have builds on a lot of these ships, which is why I'm not actually going across that many. Yeah, I think a big thing with the DPS chasing is, look, you don't have to push it all the way, but you can take elements from it to, like, just figure out ways to improve your setup. Like, you don't have to follow every last thing. I don't expect most people to go that far. You know, it's more of just take what you can to improve what you have. Okay, I remember that this ship is truly quite terrible. I've got Hellbore on it. Yeah, I was grasping at straws there, wasn't I? Let's do inertial. Yeah, I think something people don't realize with the solar runs is, like, just the level of, like, actual time you're spending in there. And then the amount of time you're just sitting in space waiting. Okay. Looks like we had one person back out. Waldo, does anyone else want to join for another queue? Sora, welcome back. No, you didn't miss much. Learn how to survive without suppression. How about the legendary Excelsior? Look, this Excelsior is worse. Okay, that's why I'm in it. Because this thing sucks. 3 engineers. Do I attack with the upper M active? Yeah. Lost Archives, you want in? Are you on PC? If so, just drop your handle in. I want to bring in different people. You know, give more people a chance to run. No, nobody should have Hellbore on, I would imagine. I was looking at the Negvar recently because that's one of the ships I'll be doing on the build stream. Or the negative, I mean. Okay. Yep, I'm going to be taking in the Fleet Excelsior. We're going to do an Infected. We have 3 engineers. This is a special run. Okay. Everyone good to go? No, there's one Psy. Damn Infected. Yeah, here we go. Okay, Paul. SLB, thanks for stopping by. Have a good day.
The situation is grim.
so slow to cross.
A probe is closing in on a transport. Destroy it.
Go. So thank you for the support buffs there, Darthon. Did they have Universal Endeavor yesterday? I think so. I don't remember what it was.
Destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still being disrupted. We will need to.
Excelsior OP. Oh, it was Azure, which is removed? Gotcha. Gotcha. Very nice. Full broadside did good. Complex. Everything did good. I was being buffed in here, though. Darthon had buffs on me. Also, that was single cannons plus turrets. And the Pavan Omni, of course. Yeah, the Vengeance is good. The Vengeance is like one of the top platforms right now. Vengeance. Is Breen free fire worth getting if you're a fire at will fanatic? Absolutely. In fact, I'm going to go to that next. Ken, thanks for stopping by. I would say have fun, but yeah, that's not fun. Okay. Does anyone want to step out on this one so we can cycle someone else in? I know Paul wanted in. You're gonna sit back and watch. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, Sora. I'll have to go to a different character for that. We're okay. Sora, let's. I guess I can get you in right now. We're not doing infected though, because that's going to be on cooldown. Just whatever your existing firing mode extender was. So what do you guys want to do here? Cure, Kittimer? Motto of the ship is why are you hating me so much? Let's do Kittimer Vortex. You can take probes. Okay. Yeah, then replace ETM, yeah. You can also drop your torpedo with the with Breen free fire.
There are 2 active Borg
Okie dokie. I mean, I am a sub player in warships, so does that count for torps? I just don't like how slow they are in stow.
You will be assimilated.
They're headed for the time vortex. Stop them!
Surrender your vessel and prepare for assimilation.
Oh, I thought the transformer died already. Rip.
We will add your technological and biological distinctiveness to our own.
This is fire at will with the Breen Polaron weapons.
You will become one with the Borg.
Sinatra? Oh, what the hell? There's a probe. I'm like, what's going on?
Disarm your weapons. You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
Unfortunately, she like spawned right on top of us there, but it happens. There we go. that is Fire at Will, Broadside with the Breen Imperium Polaron.
The scimitar has been destroyed, but sensors detected several escape pods.
We're just looking at a Discord message here. Yeah. I am looking at the clock here. I probably have time for one more run. Yeah, I mean, really, Polaron's not that bad. Like, every weapon type is viable now. Yeah, basically. I mean, Enraged Postman, if all I wanted to do was swap over to Phaser right now, with this setup, all I would be doing is swapping these Polaron beams for Phaser. That is the only thing I would change with my setup. Literally the 6 weapons. Yeah, we'll do one more TFO. This'll be a cure. Sorry, you said you want to sit out? Okay, let's get one more person in here for this next run, and this will be the last one. We're gonna do a cure found cure from elite. Anyone who has not been in a run today want to team up for this cure? Any thoughts on the next token release? I'm a little surprised there wasn't something with this update. You know, I really would like another. I know the thought of it makes some people not happy, but I really would not mind like another console trait slot. P cubed, may I test? You want me to run the Yod Thought console in here? And I've got the Odd Thought console on. What did it do in the last run? OP. Nice. I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I just would like to have the additional trading console slot. I understand the power creep concerns, but I think the customization options would help them sell more ships. Yeah, the thing is, the issue with that is it's not actually that expensive if you go the Phoenix route. It's just that the Phoenix events are not up enough, and people are not aware of it. If I'd waited like 2 more seconds, I would have had OSS for that. Oh well. Spencer broke out the power stapler? Oh no. I did, didn't I? There we go. New money-making strat, don't have scheduled Phoenix events prior to ship releases to encourage buying them %. Okay, what did shield frequency overload do right there? 126k. ISO mags are better between the two. I don't run any anymore, but I'm on the uncon crate heavy stuff. Did it full damage on the carrier? It only went on the assimilators. I know. I feel like being able to add a hanger or an experimental weapon would make certain ships a bit too strong. The thing is, eventually, like, as much as there's talk that people don't want it, eventually they're gonna, like, be at a point where they want to add another slot in. Because more console slots, more trade slots, that means more stuff that they can sell us. And as for, like, the complaints about cost, it's because, again, people are not realizing they can get them for, like, $1.60 per in the Phoenix store, and instead they're paying full price, which is like $6 or $7 per, like, over in the store here. Like, people are buying these, like, 3 packs for $20 per, not realizing that they can buy them over during the Phoenix events for like $1.60, $1.70 per. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Cheops, did you get that message from Mara? So we can record the next captain's table tomorrow? Yeah, I'm that was it for the stream. Yeah, that's why the best way to go about it is stockpile the upgrades ahead of time. Take your $20 that you'd spend on the experimental ship upgrade tokens, dump that in during a Phoenix event into the Phoenix packs, take advantage, and grab as many of those upgrades as you can, and you bank them for the future. That is the way to go, is buy your upgrades ahead of time. Don't reactively buy them, preemptively buy them. How many do I have left? You need a lot of dill, but you can also buy it with Zen, because you can just, convert the Zen over to dill. I'm going to the wrong console here. My inventory is just completely cluttered right now. Lovely. So I am down to Oh, they were in my actual inventory all this time. I have 64 of them right now, and I'll be able to pick up another 22 with the existing ultra rare tokens I have right now. Mute, thank you for the sub. Greatly appreciate it. An X2 bridge officer upgrade that adds personal space trait to a bridge officer. We'd have to see how that would play out. I mean, that could be interesting. Yeah, I have to have a lot on hand to be able to upgrade every random ship, exactly. Yeah, that I'm in a position where I need to have enough upgrades to literally upgrade every single ship I come across. For that exact reason, because if I show something off in content, I'm going to want to be able to have it fully decked out. So that means I burn through a massive amount of those upgrades. Like I've burned through at least 60 to 70 upgrades so far this year. Because I was at like 120 late 24 or early 25. I don't remember. Like I've burned through an enormous amount. But again, I have to with what I do. And most of this stuff is like bound to me. Okay. I need to upgrade or re-roll these spiral waves. That's a task for another day. Are those deuterium batteries any good? Yeah, they're an evasive and it can. They're very, very useful. Speed is DPS. You know, getting from point A to point B is always very, very important. Yeah. Yeah, truthfully, and the thing is too with these Phoenix packs is like you don't have to even wait. Like you can go and rip open the Phoenix packs right now and get the tokens, and then when the upgrade, you know, or when the event happens where you can convert the Phoenix tokens over to the T6X upgrades, you know, you can use the tokens that you've gotten ahead of time. So I could go in right now and let's see, I need 3. So we're gonna do that much, okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of Phoenix pack gambling to wrap this up. Gonna do 100 Phoenix packs here, and let's just see what I get token wise. No ultra rare so far. There we go. Getting screwed over on the ultra rares. So when a Phoenix event happens, every 5 ultra rares can be converted to a T6 experimental upgrade. Every 20 very rares, every 100 rares. So the rares and very rares I often just convert to Phoenix upgrades. And then I take the ultra rares and convert those over to the experimental upgrades. So I mean, right here, out of what I got, I'm 1 short of getting 3 upgrades right out of my ultra rares. I could get 1 out of the very rares, and then I don't have enough from the other rares, of course. 65 mil, that's more than a key. I'm saving my EC for the moment. So let's take that back. I'm gonna just preemptively go in and break these down. All the upgrades. Give me all the Phoenix Universal Tech upgrades. There we go. Michi, if I say that I'm saving EC, that should scare you. Means I have something I want more than gambling. Okay. Let's see, who do we have over on the Twitch to raid out to? Any recommendations here? I don't know who to raid out to over here. Someone? Okay, I picked someone. Let's get that going. Okay, raid is out. Thank you all for tuning in, and again, I'll be streaming same time next week, and there will be many more videos incoming, so stay tuned. See you guys around.